Today we're going to take a look at the Platinum LCD timer, and we're going to talk about how to activate the sunrise and sunset feature. The Platinum LCD timer is part of the Platinum Technology accessories items used to control your PowerRise 2.0 and PowerGlide 2.0 shades. So in previous videos we've gone through and we've set the timer up for time and date. We've set our primary open and close times. We've set secondary open and close times, and today we're going to set our sunrise and sunset feature. Now what the sunrise and sunset feature is a way to open and close shades based upon the calculated sunrise and sunset times in your specific area. So if that sounds like something you'd like to do, watch as we set this up. Now today what we have to do is we have to activate our menu so that we can get to our advanced feature set, and to do that we're going to press and hold our auto and enter keys together and hold them for approximately 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Takes us to our P1 menu. That menu of course is where we set up our primary open and close times for our 7 days of the week. So hitting the auto button once again takes us to our P2 menu, and this is the actual menu or the options where we set up our date and time for the timer. Now pressing the auto button a third time will get us to our advanced feature set in our function menu. So to enter our advanced feature menu, we're going to hit the enter button one time. F1 comes up, and F1 is actually our secondary open and close times. As you've seen, we've set them and activated them as well. Pressing the auto button one more time takes us to our F2 menu. F2, if you can see the indicator in the lower right hand side, is setting up our vacation mode. Please refer to that video clip on how to activate your vacation mode times. Pressing the auto button one more time gets us to our F3 menu, and this is our sunrise and sunset feature set. As you can see on the left hand side, there's a crescent moon indicator telling us that we are in the sunrise sunset menu option, and as you can see by default it is off. So we'll press our up arrow, which will scroll it to on, now activating the sunrise sunset feature, and we'll now hit the enter button. The enter button is now going to take us inside the menu options, F31, where we're going to set our latitude and longitude. Now the longitude for all North American cities is a negative number, so we'll get to that in just a second. But if you haven't already done so, please look up on the chart on your instruction guide where your city is, or if you happen to know your latitude and longitude, please keep it handy. We're actually going to set it up for where we are in Denver. And if you see the first screen here is our latitude, so we are at 39 degrees of latitude, and so scrolling up will take us to our positive numbers and our positive 39. So if you press and hold it, it will scroll a lot faster. So we keep pressing up, and we are at 39 degrees latitude. Let's press the enter button to save that. And now we're going to set our longitude. And again, I said all longitude numbers in North America are negative, and we are at minus 105 degrees of latitude. So we're going to press and hold the down arrow. We're going to scroll all the way down until we get to minus 105. Oh, we kind of overshot, so let's use the up arrow to get us back to minus 105. Wonderful. That is now the longitude degree setting. Hitting the enter button one more time saves that and takes us to our open times. Now what this is this screen and the next screen allows us to offset the calculated open times for sunrise, where we can have our shade rise up before or after that calculated time. So we can go up to 59 minutes before or after. I think I'd like to raise the shades about 15 minutes after sunrise. So in order to do that, I'm going to simply press my up arrow. I'm going to hold that until we get to 15 minutes. 12, 13, 14, 15. Wonderful. Now if we press the enter button again, that saves that and takes us to our closed times, again based on our calculated sunset times. So I think I'd like to have my shade come down 10 minutes before the calculated sunset time. So in order to do that, I'm going to use my down arrow and I'm going to scroll down to -10. And as you see, the negative sign came out in front of there, telling me 10 minutes before the calculated sunset that I would like my shade to lower. So now that we've done that, well, we can get back to our main menu and make sure that our timer is activated. So press and hold your auto button for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That takes us back to our main display screen. You see that it's 11:12 a.m. on Thursday. Now we need to press our auto button one more time. That gives us the auto indication in the lower left-hand screen telling us that the timer is active. And now look at that, the sunrise, sunset feature icon, the crescent moon, also appears telling us that those times have now been saved. Now something worthy of mentioning, the LCD timer will compare your primary open and close times that you set with the calculated sunrise and sunset times for your area. So it will open shades at the latter of those two and will close shades at the earlier time of those two. So if sunrise is at 6 o'clock and if our timer is set for 6:30, the timer will actually raise the shades at 6:30 because that's the later time. Conversely, it will close the shades if sunset is at 5:30 and we've set our close times for 6 o'clock. It will close the shades at 5:30 because that is the earlier time. And this was a look at setting the sunrise and sunset feature on the Platinum LCD timer.